Postpartum is very real. This is my son's placenta. This is the size of the wound inside women that's trying to heal after they give birth. Then hopefully these women are able to get 2 hours of sleep after they give birth. No, you men have to stop stressing because sometimes they might want to be held. They might not want to be held. They might want to laugh. They might want to cry. They might not want to do anything. And you have to show up as the man they need in that moment. And it's no longer about you. Imagine having a wound this size in your body that's trying to heal. And then a lot of men don't understand a woman gives birth twice. One to your child and the next to the placenta because they have to push these things out. These women are literally losing themselves and you men are not showing up for them.
Now, that handsome guy that you guys just seen is called Yada. His name is Yadan, but he goes by the handle Yada Awakening over on Instagram. I don't know if he has a TikTok or anything else. I just know that I follow him on Instagram. That's how I discovered him on Instagram. And once upon a time, he was going very viral. He was going viral for saying making insane requests for dudes, like cash app your woman $15,000 just because. And he was telling people that, his wives, because he's into polygamy, his wives, I think he said he gives them $250 a year, and then he pays them for each kid that she carries, and those kids, they get paid a salary, a yearly salary also. He said that men should model after that. So he became really popular, especially amongst the women, not so much the men, because it appeared that Yada was holding men accountable, and he was saying some really great things about women, as you guys seen in the first clip. So he was able to expand his business. He was a vegan for, I think he said 15 years. He was a vegan, and he started selling this. It's not an elixir. It's more so like it's a drink. It's an apple juice. It's called Apple of Eve, and it's supposed to repair the cells, the damaged cells that are in your body, and supposed to be able to cure a lot of things like that. That is Yada's background. And in most of his videos, you'll see his wife that's with him, Asia. I think that's her name, Asia. You'll see her with him, and she's always smiling. She's always looking very soft, just happy to be there. And, if you're a woman that doesn't hate on other women, you see her and you're like, oh my gosh, like, she's so pretty. She is living the life. Some people will want to live the very life that she's living. Like, oh, got this provider man, and this is like the type of man that we keep telling these men that we want. We want our men to be like this, da 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 da, even though it's not a realistic reality. But Yada has come under a lot of fire lately. He recently got exposed by his wife for DV, and she came with the proof. I will show you guys the proof that she had came with. So everybody online, they're doing their think pieces on this couple, and I'm just watching. I like to watch first, and then I will make my own judgment after I watch. Now, I'm seeing a lot of women that are like, we knew this, we told y'all so, da da da, and I can't help but think like, no, you didn't. And maybe I could be a little bit naive, but I am somebody, I don't just jump to the negative. Like, if there is a man out there that is like that, I don't automatically think like this guy's an abuser, because my reality isn't warped that way. And I know things like this does happen. Like, I'm not even going to play like it doesn't happen, but I'm not one of those people that automatically jumps to, yeah, this guy, he has to be, abusing this lady just because of how she presents. So I can admit that I was one of the people that were fooled by what he had going on. The image that they gave to the world. I was fooled by it, but I just didn't know, because I just see two black individuals that appear to be in love, and I'm happy. Like, okay, this lady, she's living the soft life. Like, kudos for her. I'm happy that she can have that. So it didn't bother me. at all. I just enjoyed seeing it. Not only that he was pondering to women, but it was just like, okay, this guy appears to be a good guy. She looks like she's happy. I'm here for it. But I just don't understand how some women were automatically like, oh, this guy's an abuser. Because I did not see that. I don't know if it's because I don't go looking for things like that, or if they're saying these things out of jealousy, or if it's because, they did go through these things themselves, so they recognize the patterns. But even if you did recognize the patterns within these men, why would you just assume that all these other men are like that too? Because what if Yada wasn't like that? What if he wasn't? What if she never came out with these receipts that this is what was going on? So would you guys talk about it then? Or it's like, were they waiting for the right moment? Because all of a sudden now, oh, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. But the views that he be getting on his videos, it doesn't seem like too many women knew it. It seemed to me like more women were happy for this couple. Black people, sane black people, we love to see it. We love to see a healthy relationship. We love to see black women being loved properly for the most part. This is just for sane black people, because I know there are women out there that be hating on stuff like that. And in my opinion, that's what it looks like. That it looks like there are some women that were hating and they just wanted. To me, that's what it's like. It's like you wanted something to go awry in this relationship, and it's like you jinxed it. Like you wanted it so bad for this lady to be getting abused, or this abuse has to be going on, that you just couldn't wait to say, I told you so. And that's just disgusting to me. And I'm not ashamed or afraid to admit that I was fooled by it. I'm not ashamed at all, because I don't want to naturally think that a man is abusing a woman. Again, I know that these things do happen. I have witnessed abuse from people that are close to me. Maybe not physical abuse, but emotional abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse. I've seen these things happen in my face, so I know it can happen. But I'm not going to look at everybody's relationship and be like, this has to be happening, just because of what I seen and from my own personal experience. Because my personal experience is not everybody else's experience, and I don't want it to be everybody else's experience. Maybe I live in such a delusion that because I'm not one of those people, I'm not one of those women that are like, there's no good men in this world. Because there's billions of people that's on this planet. So you mean to tell me that we're only highlighting the worst of the men? And then when you do see women post like their happy relationship with their man, you will always have women in the comment section saying something negative about it. Like it almost like never fails. And they believe the people that are cheering this on, that are happy for them, they think that we're the crazy ones. It's not too many people that I look at and I'm like, oh yeah, there's something that is going on there. That dude, Derek Jackson, like I didn't know too much about him, but I was like, oh, like he, that couple, they appeared to be happy individuals. They, she was always online with him. So when it came out that he was actually cheating on her, like the first time it happened, I'm like, oh, that's something that couple is going to have to work with. I can't say that I was fooled, because I really didn't know too much about him. I knew about him through other content creators. So I just kind of like had to piece things together. But when it came out that he was like just full on, doing what he wanted to do, while he was telling women and telling men that they need to not do this, and telling women what they shouldn't accept from a man. Meanwhile, he is that very same person. I was just like, oh, well, there it is. he exposed himself. And I think like with some of these men, like their popularity and their money gets to their head, and they have now all of a sudden they have all this access to stuff, and they fall victim to it. They give in to their weakness, and that's just something that they have to learn from. Like, I'm pretty sure, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but if a regular woman came across a man like that, is really popular, is really rich, online she'll be like, nah, I wouldn't mess with him. But in reality, I definitely think that she will be going. So yeah, those women that are claiming that I knew this, I knew this, I knew this, I don't believe them. That is just my opinion. I don't believe them. But I think it makes for great content. I think it makes for a great I told you so. And we love to say I told you so. I think I I don't want to be I don't want to group everybody into like one category, but it feels good to know that I knew this, to be right about something. We cannot lie. We enjoy being right. And I think that's what's going on here. People want to be right and they want to make other people seem foolish for not seeing these things. And that's just not the case at all. But yeah, I'm curious to know you guys' take on Yada, if you've ever heard of him, because not everybody knows who Yada is. But yeah, what is your take on him? Are you one of those people that automatically knew that this man is abusing his woman? I was fooled by it. Or are you somebody that's like me, that you seen a couple that presented well and you were happy to see healthy black love, or what appeared to be healthy black love? And also answer this for me. Are you one of those people that are going to condemn all men now because you see one person that didn't live up to their hype? So are you condemning all men, and are you like, yeah, all men really ain't ish? Let me know down in the comment section. I look forward to hearing what you all have to say, because this is really interesting. This is really different. And I think it's because he's on a larger scale in what he presented and the accountability that he held for the men. So yeah, I'm curious to hear you guys' take on that. Let me know down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.